Least 400,000 Indian farmers have committed suicide since 1995. This is a huge problem in which small-scale farmers are driven to despair as they're pushed into debt, often purchasing things like seeds, which are claimed as intellectual property by large agrochemical companies that use their market power to hike up prices. These farmers are then forced to pay these high prices for inputs and are often unable to sell their produce at high enough prices to pay back the loans they took out to pay for their inputs. This is a huge problem in India, and they've had up to now laws that have been put in place that have been supposed to protect farmers, but actually these laws have been steadily eroded over time, and the minimum prices that farmers are supposed to receive, many farmers don't receive those prices. This was the source of some of the biggest protests in India's history in 2021, when Narendra Modi, the Hindu nationalist prime minister, tried to introduce farm laws which were going to further erode the protections that farmers enjoyed in India. And farmers said no, and they won. But the government is trying to claw back these protections and commercialize and modernize Indian agriculture, which is basically a way of saying that they're going to allow huge corporations in to kind of further worsen the conditions that many of these small-scale farmers face. And many farmers are not putting up with this. I've just written a piece in which I interviewed a comrade of an incredibly brave Indian farmer, Jagjit Singh Dalawal, who has been on hunger strike now for 50 days, 51 days today. This is a 70-year-old man, a Punjabi farmer who's been farming his entire life. And I have just done an interview with a friend of his who has told me about why he has gone on strike and the long struggle that Indian farmers have been involved in to basically demand the right to be able to survive. This is a really important story, so please do check out the full interview on What Can We Do, my new Substack.